Hey guys. All right, so there's a couple different things. There is a very, very, very big push to trust. And that's going to be like individual for you, what that means. It's probably pertaining to like trusting the journey, trusting the path that you're on. But I'm also getting like trusting what's in your heart, like trusting where you're being guided, trusting what you know to be true for you. Because this is the other thing that there's illusions being cast right now. And the other thing that came to me right before I came on here is it's really crazy to be human, like in so many, like it's like crazy doesn't feel like the right word. Like it's like you can be standing next to someone and they have a completely different truth than you. I mean, how wild is that? Like, you may know in your heart that you have a soulmate, or you have multiple soulmates, or you're supposed, you believe you're on a twin flame journey and you have a person out there, but you may or may not be able to be with them, or, but then there's other people who choose to be like a monk and like chooses to enlighten on their own. And I guess this is only going to be obviously if it resonates for you, but also like if you're choosing the path of awakening, because it's like if you don't question your reality, then you kind of just accept a lot of things. There's still acceptance anyway, but it's very interesting because I'll go through it. A lot of it is like your conscious. What I see when I come out of it is like your consciousness, your your ego or your consciousness. Is that the right? That's a hard word to say. And a lot of times it feels like your inner child gets lonely. It's like, that's what it feels like to me. And there's another big push right now, especially if it seems like whenever you're going through a lot, you're grieving, or it's a lot of pain, it's a good time to find time to do something for your inner child, to find that happiness again, and to not get caught up in the seriousness of it. Because it feels like to me, I mean, I don't know what it's like for other people, but it feels like to me that it's like we are living in a time that's serious. It's like it's one of those, like, it's weird, it's a weird mix, because it's like I know that it is what everything, like, it is what it is. But then on the other hand, it's like I want to make use of my time now. Like I want to give back, I want to make an impact, and I want to have a more secure future. Like, and I have these moments of like, yes, like I crave these other things, like having this person, having this tribe, like there's these things, and I'm like, you get lonely, like your inner child is like, what the hell? But there's every time you come out of it, there's information, and it just feels like there's so much that God is putting it's like, okay, here's what's coming to me. It's like that he's putting so much on us and requesting so much faith and trust in us, but he's doing that like it's all purpose led. It's all like it's gonna come back to you. It's just you're being, and this isn't gonna be for everyone, like, but if you've had a lot of trauma, or you grew up in an environment where it was like everything was about like having security and that kind of thing, then it's like learning how to trust is like a whole journey. So it is a lot, but I think that we're meant to follow our heart. We're meant to be courageous. It's just, it continues to be hard. Like I said, trust really does feel like a journey. It really does, because it's like you have to continue to surrender and continue to let go and continue to have faith and continue to move through all these emotions and continue to push past exhaustion and learn new habits. Like I know for me, I'm like, I've got to figure something out to like have more, what's the word? Like consistent vitality, like consistent vibrance. It's like I'll be good and then I'll drop back down. And I'm like, I want to be more steady. So, yeah, so there's illusions being cast about, it's about the path that you're on. There's tests that you're going to be, that's why I feel, I don't know what I'm not getting exactly what it is. I know what it is for me currently, but like there's tests that are going on right now that are going to like test your faith. They're going to test your devotion to the path. Because you're struggling, and whatever it is that you're moving through, you're struggling. Maybe an internal struggle that's going on, because you're struggling with your intuition and trusting your judgment. So that's what I mean. There's some kind of big theme about trust right now, because we also have the Fool and the Two of Cups out here, and the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles to me is like the divine looking at you like, we know you can do it. Like, we know you're more than capable, but do you know that you can do it? Like, that's what I'm getting from that card. Because you realize too, it's a mix of both. It's like you have to, it's like there is this like element of like feeling like you're proving yourself, but then you come out of it and you're like, oh, okay, yeah. Like you knew, like you're like, oh yeah, okay, I got it. Like, But the beforehand, the ego death or whatever it is that you have to move through all of the pain and the whatever, then in those moments you're like, I don't got this. like lose that trust a little bit, and then you come back out of it. So it's wild, man. It really is. Okay, so because yeah, we're feeling these burdens still. So we got to get to a little bit calmer waters and find some sense of security, whatever that means for you. Because if it's not money right now, it may be something else that gives you some comfort. Because we've got Nine of Pentacles. Three of Wands is giving me you're going on a new venture, and then our Knight of Wands is reversed. So there's a lot of like restless kind of energy. Okay, they're giving me like you got this, and it's just trusting yourself. Because I think building that self-trust again is a part of all of it too, because it's like you are co-creating, but to be able to continue to manifest better, we have to really put like that belief and that trust in ourselves wholeheartedly, to be able to take those steps forward and not just kind of go like inch out and then run back. And like, it's like we gotta keep taking those leaps of faith, keep surrendering, and landed with Two of Cups on the bottom. So that's like a promising future. Okay, you got it, guys.